like you, I don't wanna pretend. If he ain't spending money, I just go with a friend. If you can give me dollars, give me pound, give me in. Purple, black, made back, yeah, that's me. Up, that ain't free. Ain't dead to me, R.I.P. That yo, she ain't me. Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. Man, what do you want from me? If I wanna test me, I ace it. I don't wait for nobody, I'm impatient. Trip off who? I'm on vacation. I pop when I do it, I'm flagrant. Never is out bacon. Please don't compare me to that's basic. The money only thing I'm chasing. Body snatch, you know I'm Debbie caking. Men like to talk it, I hate it. If it ain't him, then I erase it. New money, many outdated. If he say he don't love me, that's hatred. Call me Miss, pull up in the latest. Double R truck, backseat, too spacious. Cartier braces, make faces. 5,500 when I pay for my laces. Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. Man, what do you want from me? Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want from me. Man, what do you want from me?
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Raiders and the Chargers coming up.
It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams, and off we go on EA Sports. DJ Turner now to bring it back. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, oh, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll run with Madison. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, That's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On play action, it's Herbert. He connects with Disley. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Herbert to the air again, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Raiders offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's taken down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Now a give out of the gun. It's Madison. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chargers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Sending it deep for Waddle. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Vegas.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now, Herbert. To the tight end, Likely. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard.
At the 18-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Dobbins. He is down at the 14, but will have the first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw is Herbert. He finds Likely, his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. He runs with it. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the goal line and in. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, they get some points here and cut into the lead. I don't know. You've been there. Do you feel the pressure even though it's the first quarter, given what the score is?
I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, is you just can't start chasing. You can't come out of your game plan this early here in the first quarter. Just keep chipping away, keep putting together good positions.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Herbert now on 1st down. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down on what will be a second and 7. Play action now. It's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. He'll push forward for about a yard. Robert Spillane spills him there.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to bring up fourth down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. This one. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Rodgers to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. Rodgers going up top again. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. So this next drive about to get going, we remind you, coming up later tonight, the regular season premiere of Sunday Night Football. It's a good one. Playoff rematch, Stafford against Goff, the Rams and the Lions from Ford Field. That's at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, we wrap up week 1 with Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers gets another shot at a Monday opener. The Jets and Niners from Santa Clara, 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 West Coast time. Taking off, and Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
On play action now, Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Now it's Dobbins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Another Chargers first down. First and 10.
Throwing, Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Herbert to throw. There is his tight end, Disley. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Throwing now is Herbert. He connects with Disley. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Herbert to the air again. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Turner. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets... Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. He completes it to Marshall. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Rodgers saying, let's go, trying to get him to the line. From the gun, Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Sending it deep for Waddle. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And now he loses the football. And the defense has it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he will score. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Second down, Rodgers. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. So we've reached halftime here. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. On play action, now Herbert. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action now. It's Herbert. He's going to tuck it and go. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a 1st down.
15 yards on the play. That's another Chargers 1st down.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
17-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now give on the ground. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. D.J. Chark. Touchdown, L.A. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Rodgers now. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. They'll look to pick up the pace. 3rd and long for Rodgers. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And
open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Raiders and the Chargers, and it's coming up next.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway in Southern California. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rodgers going to come out throwing. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there. It is 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Rodgers going to throw. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards. 1st and goal. A good chance for our 1st touchdown of the new season. And this one's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Blocked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Bowers. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. From down near his goal line here, Herbert. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Herbert. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. Here's J.K. Scott now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. To throw, it's Rodgers. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing is Rodgers. Flush to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
That is incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Now Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now it's Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Here's Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Spins by. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Rodgers. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. Here's 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Rodgers. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. Rodgers to throw once more. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Waddle, 28 yards. And the Raiders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. The Chargers ready to take over. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The tight end in motion right. Dobbins running out of the gun, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now it's Herbert. Work in the middle of it. He's got a man complete, and he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert now. And this one finds McConkey, and he's got this down to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins, and he stopped immediately there. Robert Spillane, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Now it's 2nd and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Glad McConkey with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's Myers again with another catch. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Rodgers going to throw. That's to Waddle on the quick slam. And he'll take this forward for about...
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it. I just want a rough neck on it. Big you just want. Ask me if I'm finished now. I just begun. I ain't giving out no to no. Just for fun, are you dumb? 100 man, I don't know no other man. Like 100 just for 100 bands. What? I don't even got me 100 bands. I'm still gonna make me 100 M's with 100 plans. Give me peso. I carry like I'm Prego. Beat around with Chrome Petro. Shoulda knew it from the get-go. Yeah. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay. Come to me, they don't pay. Just want a 10-piece, make it all flex. He just want a phone call or a text back. Never got touched, but a stay. Why would I DM it first when I'm the catch? 100 bands, it's 100 bands. You like 100, ain't got one man. You like 100, ain't got one. Whole lot of speaking on me, that ain't done. Drop the 100 on the penny, that big as Lola. They can't stand to see me winning, so they blame payola. Big choker, no mediocre. I ain't never doing, I barely do the cola. Yeah. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. When it come to me, they don't play with it.
I'm on demon time taking souls. He in my DM say I'm pretty, I know. Really messy, I'm a rich ghost. He tell me treat his face like a rose. Get somebody else to do it. What? Posting in New York at Bottega like I'm doing. I taught you how to get them for the check. What we doing? I ain't got 100 mil, but I got it once I flew in. If that don't come with money, I can't. He call me baby, so it's 200 a K with it. Carisha single and Sadiddy, he okay with it. No shade with it, no shade with it.
Yeah. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. When it come to me, they don't play with it.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Raiders and the Chargers, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Herbert. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. Herbert. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Evades the tackler, and that's some space. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Dobbins, touchdown, Chargers. So he had a nice run to get him down there. It was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. Down to about the 45. 2nd down and 8. Rodgers now to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
To throw is Rodgers. Open man is Myers. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Waddle, 37 yards. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him. because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And down he goes. Brought down, a Raiders sack. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Here's Herbert. A short one there, caught by Likely. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Here's Herbert. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. Calling a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. A 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 7-7, our score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On 2nd and 10, Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Ladd McConkey with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Chargers getting set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Dobbins again on second down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. That is caught and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. A short one there, caught by Likely. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. A solid stiff arm. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a yard. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now it's Herbert. And will be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, but it's a field goal.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Sharks got it left side. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a give to Dobbins. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer third, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked. In any case, it didn't work here.
The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. They'll go Madison up the middle, and he'll get it up here this time to the 21. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Myers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Ball at the 23, second and 8. Here's Rodgers to throw. Over the middle, hooks up with a tight end, Bowers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now Rodgers. That's complete into the hands of Myers. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. That's to Bowers once again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raiders offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's caught by Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing now is Rodgers. Here's a diving catch right side. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Raiders first down.
Throwing is Rodgers. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
First down, Las Vegas.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert under a heavy rush and down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken around the 12. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. To throw is Rodgers. And
two in, two up, back ends, boot up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals,
back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. We're in the third quarter now with the Raiders in possession of the football. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. To throw, it's Rodgers. For Marshall, that's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bowers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Rodgers now to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Rodgers going to throw. Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Rodgers again now. Touchdown Raiders. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Raiders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Herbert now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Herbert. Complete to Likely. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Ladd McConkey making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Chargers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. And now the ball's out. Fumbled near midfield. And picked up by the Chargers. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Herbert following the turnover. A short one there, caught by Likely. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Chargers, first down.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
out of the gun, Herbert. On target to his man, Likely. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. Dances by him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's into the secondary. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Here's Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action. And
this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Josh Palmer, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Here we go, 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Now it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now Dobbins. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A stoppage here for an injury, and not what you want to see. J.K. Dobbins in a little bit of pain after that last play. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is...
Seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. Look at me go.